What up, guys? Mike and Chris here again. Whoop whoop. We got the Pink Widow behind us. We are in the process of dropping back the B20 in this one. As you can see, this car has been through it. This is still with the LS block. We're gonna go back to the original B20 that it had when we first went to the track.
Yep.
We have a lot to do in order to get ready for IFO in Bakersfield. And go ahead, Chris, tell us what we're doing, man.
So like we said, we're going to stick to the original plan. We're going to use a stock motor. We're just going to go back to a 2-liter instead of this 1.8. There's nothing really wrong with this motor. We just want a little more, we just need a little bit more power.
We just need a little more.
So we figured a 2-liter bottom end like we originally had and planned to do would suit this way better. So we have B20 blocks, so we're going to use it.
Use that little extra torquage to help us.
And keep this motor, I guess, as a backup.
Yeah.
We'll take it with us in case we have any issues.
We haven't really been taking it serious thus far. Kind of slapped it together. It's a good ride. But it's going to be the year anniversary of the Pink Widow, so we have to hit those 10s for you like we said we did a year ago. It was a great freaking, run with this thing, but it needs to level up.
Yeah.
Put the China build motor in here and go 9s, but we have to hit those 10s first for you.
Yep.
In the
stock motor.
Exactly. All right, let's get started.
Let's get started.
Whoop.
All right, guys, we're here for startup. Mike's putting a little tune in it, and then we're gonna go for it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see, we got any leaks?
It's gonna do it like an old-fashioned Widow fashion.
That's
We're
right.
Just gonna start and not leak anything.
Of course, that's normal. All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
What do you think, Chris? Like normal.
Every time she always does
Pink Widow magic.
Just turns
Pink
on.
Widow magic.
In a day, there was no engine. We had put an engine in it.
Yeah, just whatever. He is back. Chris, sport off that new shirt. Let me see you.
Bam!
Look at that locomotive. 10 seconds.
You know what we about to do.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
You'll see us at Bakersfield. You know how we do.
Give us a good.
B20's running.
Yeah, all that.
We got.
You got that,
This
Chris?
thing's gonna work.
Good interview. I loved it. That was great.
No, we're gonna go send it like we said we would.
That's right.
On our anniversary.
Yeah.
1 year.
Oh, that's right. It's an 1-year anniversary.
She's gonna do it.
Bruh. And we're going to. That's gonna be so sick. You guys ain't ready. I don't think they're ready.
Ready? We are doing some E85 prep, and look. This is amazing.
This is like I was like, I hope there's 5 gallons of gas in this car, because if not, this whole 5 gallons is gonna get overfilled. And come to find out, it's exactly 5 gallons.
Exactly 5.
I should have looked at the gauge to see what 5 gallons of gas looks like, but I think it's like what, half a tank in this thing?
Possibly. Oh, that takes not that
12-gallon
big.
full tank. It's not a big tank, really.
We're just gonna run straight up E85 because we're not gonna switch. This is race only. A lot of people want to do the flex fuel sensor if they want to run both, or it's a daily car that they drive and they can't find E85, so they'll go ahead and
Use pump gas. Okay, I
pump
get
gas
it.
and stuff like
So the sensors are pretty much for people that are going to be using both.
yeah, if you want to use both, or you can't find, E85 or it's far away, it's really rare in certain places. So
We're gonna talk about how this whole thing happened. I was working over at Ricky's Filmworks, and we wrapped a car, RX-7, right-hand drive, and sick ass car. He comes over and he loves the car. He falls in love with it because he didn't like it at first or whatever. So he loved the car so much. He was like, "Hey man, if you ever need, dyno sesh or anything like that," and I was like, dyno sesh, really? Back then we didn't even have the Widow in the thoughts, but for my car or whatever, I was just like, all right, cool, I'll keep it in mind, never thinking anything of it. And then, of course, the Pink Widow came about, and this whole time we've been running it, and Mike's been trying to chop it up and change the tune and whatnot, and he's done a good job, but it was all guessing. Like, we never knew exactly what the Widow was making or what it was doing, or I called the dude, and he tells me, you know, let me see what I can do, whatever, and I'm like, oh man, here we go. You know, it's too good to be true. So he texts me back and he's like, all right, which day do you want to do it? What time? And I'm like, oh shit, this is for real. This is gonna happen.
What's up, G?
She started nice. She was happy.
Oh, so if you guys can see, there's a dyno back there.
There's a dyno back there. That's where we're headed.
That's where we're headed.
Hey, come on, man, get out of the way of the view.
I know.
Look at this beautiful thing.
Look at that beautiful view. That beautiful bean foot.
Jeez.
So we got a dyno.
We got a dyno, and we got to come up with guesses.
What is our guess, bro?
375.
Okay.
375?
I think over 400.
400?
No, you gotta give me a number though. You can't just say over 400. You gotta say, I say 375. What do you say, 420?
Probably four. I'll do 420 just to be
420?
be safe.
I'm gonna go like Price is Right. I go $1. No, I'm kidding.
401.
No, I go like 401, like 404, 405, like right in the middle between y'all.
Okay.
I think that's what she'll do.
That's
What dyno is this? What do you know the dyno?
yeah. It's the Mustang dyno.
Oh, it's a Mustang dyno.
Yeah, it's a real.
Oh, it's a Mustang
It's a
dyno.
heartbreaker.
So it's a heartbreaker dyno. If you guys don't know, different dynos read differently.
So they say. I don't know if it's true or not.
It's freaking true, bro.
We'll find
All right, just letting y'all know. If it's a dyno jet, this thing could be 500 horses.
Yeah.
All right.
out. Are we talking?
What do you guys think? Comment down below. Put your guesses on what the Pink Widow does.
From the beginning, taking the Pink Widow to a shop that we've never been to, and not only is this like a good shop, it's like one of the big ones, I would say, only because they got the fastest Supra. But yeah, taking this car to a shop where they have legitimate race cars, it was a little how should I say, stomach turning, because I wasn't sure what the reaction was going to be that they were going to give us. Like,
So I'm like, all right, here we go. You know, he's gonna come out and he's gonna talk shit about the car. So he comes out and his face was just like it told it all. He didn't say anything, but I mean, come on, like it was just like we're gonna tune this thing. Like you guys are really gonna spend time putting this. You went through all of this and got this favor, and then you're gonna put this on here, you know?
I mean, he doesn't look like he's like upset, but it's like, you know, when somebody doesn't talk to you, just makes you feel a little like no small talk at all. I really felt that he was just like, dude, this is some bullshit. A lot of people especially with their dyno, it's really expensive. He thinks like, dude, it's just gonna blow up and spill oil all over my $100,000 dyno.
You know, he drove it on there. He did a lot of work. You know, he put the car on. He centered it up, which was actually pretty cool the way he did it. And he was real cool with us and everything, but he never intervened with anything we had to do, which was awesome. Just the whole experience of, you know, being in control of a dyno. We've never done nothing like that. So it's like, you know, it's like now we've crossed over to the next chapter. It's like we started with just tinkering around and driving, and then we went to building, and then we went to actually building, not just throwing a motor in. We're putting them together from start to finish, and now of course we're dynoing. So it's like there is no gap in between anything that we're doing.
360.
All right, you're the lowest so far. You're the lowest so far.
I'm right above you, 375.
It's a bone stock cast piston.
I'm just looking at the turbo.
How much boost? Is it on ethanol?
I think it'll do.
It's on, yeah. Well, now it's on 85. Before we just straight put it on 100 and street tuned it, and the best we did was 11.3.
How much boost does that turbo make?
When we made 11.3, 27.
27 pounds.
But then it broke the ringlings. So then now,
Might do more than 360.
but we're probably not gonna take it up there. We'll probably do like 24.
In true Pink Widow fashion, this thing had no issues. We were able to put it on the dyno, get Mike behind the keyboard and do his thing, and Devin just took care of, you know, driving the car on the dyno and doing the pulls on the dyno, and it was real professional. And like I said, I couldn't. The look on his face was just like, oh, here we go. But everything turned out great. The car performed. I can't even. I'm speechless because we took this motor out of the CRX. and we weren't sure if it was gonna perform like it did.
This is what I like to do. Carlos likes to drive. Chris likes to complain. That's other. So originally the Pink Widow was running on 100 octane, and now we switched to E85, hoping to squeeze out a little more horsepower, and it's cheaper. You know what I mean? 100 octane's running to us like $7-8 a gallon. E85 we get for like $3. So we rather do it with the E85. Brake, letting the car cool down a little bit. We tuned it up to about 19 pounds. We're gonna go, we hit about 24 pounds on a run, so we're gonna tune it up to 24 pounds. Right now, what was the power at?
It was 340, and I think it was 240 torque. That's to the wheels.
To the wheels.
Yeah. We got to get a shot of the screen.
So you got a shot of the screen. There's gonna be a shot of the screen like right here. So that much horsepower is what we did 11 threes with.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's insane.
It's crazy, right?
My guess was, I thought was low for the time. I wasn't thinking the car. I was thinking the times that we hit, but I guess you don't need that much power.
You don't need that much power. So you might need about like 350 to the wheels. You know what I mean?
If that, because I mean we're making that because we touched it a little.
Yeah. I see now we're dyno tuning it. So
before it was just guessing, and we did the 11 threes. Now we actually dyno tune. We'll see what we hit now. But I mean, still, we just when we dyno tune, we still didn't make like, oh my god, we got 400 horsepower. We're
yeah.
I mean, jeez.
Yeah, I was just freaking winging it with the tune on the fuel.
Magic white.
It's just a street tune. That's it, basically. Really didn't really touch any of the ignition, because I don't know what it's really doing. You know what I mean? I only know if it starts knocking. You know,
Right.
But
we're never that close to the engine at the top of the truck to know that. So
Right,
it's
right.
kind of impossible. What he did was magical.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
now we're gonna try to take the magic out of the equation and
Science.
actually, scientifically see what this thing can do. And that's where we're at. What it hit?
371. So it's 373, 371. All right. 371, 373, 371. Hey, is that 19 pounds? Huh? 19?
what?
24.
That's at 22 pounds.
22.
I'm trying to get 24 out of.
Final result. 378. $378. That'll work. That's it, dude. Kill it. That's enough.
That's like 420 to 430 on the dyno.
Perfect. That's what we need.
Good?
Yep.
You good? That's at 23 pounds.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Got the.
Alright, we got it.
I hit it.
We hit it.
We got it.
We did it. We did it. Look, guys, that's all you need.
378 is all you need.
That's
We're
all
all
you
excited about a 378. That's all you need. We hit it. He got the dance moves going. He can't handle himself right now.
Flip that. It ended up doing 373 at I think 259 torque. And guys, you got to realize that this is on an actual tuned, like a dyno tune. This is actually all the field maps optimized and everything like that. So when we're running 100 octane, the power is even lower. It's making more power now than it has been with the 100 octane. So you can only imagine hitting 11 threes with like, what, 350 horses. That's it. You know what I mean? And it's funny. I wanted it to be low. I wanted it to be low because everyone in clickbaits, all their freaking Dyno 2 numbers and stuff like that to be like awesome or whatever. But yeah, you know, the clickbait is going to be that we hit 11 threes with 350 horses, and we're going to hit 10s with 373 horsepower.
I mean, you got to think. Have you guys ever gone and controlled a dyno on a motor that you guys put together and threw in a car and just winged it and was like, shit, it made it off? That's the only, I mean, you know, what else do you want? That's like prime time. You get off the dyno, you put it back on the trailer under its own power, and we did everything start to finish. So, yeah, exciting, awesome. I mean, I feel accomplished.
Yeah, it ran great, no issues, and we'll be seeing you guys in Bakersfield in about a week time from now. So be ready if you guys are fans. Come out, support, enjoy. We'll down to mingle with all you guys and talk car, and yeah, we'll send it. We'll keep sending it until we hit those 10s.
We did it. We didn't.